Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Matt Rosevich, and today I'm bringing you guys a video on a few things that I thought could help you out, like a few tips maybe, for players that are just now starting to play CSGO. Now, CSGO has been out for a little while, actually a long time, so some of these things are good to know if you're going into CSGO and you really want to be, like, pretty good. There are some simple things before we get to the more complex things that you can do. Some things you need to really do before I think you should play is watch other players. Watch how other players attack this game. There's a few things like how to play the maps, where to go, and all the different kind of strategies that a lot of people already know, and if you don't know them, it's just kind of weird. Another thing is by watching players, I mean, you can also be playing with them. So playing against or playing with better players, they'll share your tips and tactics and give you opinions on what's good for you. And if you have any questions, it's always helpful to have someone that knows how to play the game. Probably one of the more important things to do is go out and purchase yourself a good headset, like a good quality headset that has a you know, maybe a surround sound to it, kind of. It's gonna probably be on a little more expensive side, but you could probably spend at least maybe, I bought mine for like $100. I'll put them down in the description if you want to check them out. They're really good for the price, and I mean, it really helps out. I play with guys who are playing with like little headphones and they can't hear footsteps, and we're trying to call them out and he can't hear them, so it kind of just, it hurts the team and it hurts yourself. You could definitely play a lot better with a good quality headset, because this is one of the games where sound whoring is definitely helpful. Other equipment like your mouse, keyboard, and or monitor are very helpful as well. Having a good monitor with a good refresh rate is pretty important. I have a 1 millisecond BenQ monitor. That is a huge difference than the old monitor that I had. So I recommend getting a nice monitor that has a decent refresh rate. And also the mouse that I have, I'll probably put it in the description, but having a good mouse as well. This one has 3 different kinds of sensitivity changes. It also has a weight differential that I can take out and change the weights in there just for, you know, if I'm sniping, I'll probably want my mouse a little bit more heavier, and if I'm, you know, really wanting to have some sort of godlike reaction and mouse control, I'd take out some weights. And, you know, it really depends on what kind of mouse you want, you're comfortable with. Just make sure you have a decent mouse that can handle different kind of sensitivities. Also, the keyboard doesn't really matter as long as it's is okay, comfortable with you. Next, be aware of what you have. Keep your eye on the radar. Bomb locations. I tend to forget what I have on me. So like, and as you probably see on screen right here, I probably put in a little Fitbit there. The guy reminded me that I had a grenade, and it helped me win. Or no, I actually lost the round, but it helped me win a gunfight with him.
He's up.
I see him. I see him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's hard. Do you have any grenades?
Grenade!
Oh, he moved!
Nice.
Nice, that's skill.
He moved because of the grenade.
So it actually, he moved from behind where he was hiding because I threw the grenade, and I killed him. So it helps out to remember what you have and what you bought at the beginning, because you can get distracted. Also, keeping your eye on radar, because it'll tell you where the bomb location, or if the bomb is down, it'll tell you where it is. Also, make sure to be aware where your teammates are and what they are covering, so it's a little bit more on the communication side. And really just expect the unexpected. Make sure to check all corners. Everything is a threat. If you hear something, you hear a potential recoil, but you're not sure, attack it like it's a person. If it's a person on the other side of that wall, make sure you're checking it and it's like an actual thing. It's going down. So just be really aware and expect the unexpected. Aim height level. Don't be aiming at the ground all the time. If you're going around a corner, make sure you're probably at height level of the player. If there's a player on the other side of that wall, you have already got the jump on them. Instead of having to move from the ground, looking at the ground to their body, it just helps out. It just like even if it's like 1 millisecond, it helps out. I keep my sensitivity around low to medium. I don't really think you really need to go any higher than that unless you are very comfortable with it. I try to stay between 3 or 4. Sometimes I go down to 2. I've just been experimenting with it lately, so I'm more comfortable around 4, just for me, because I have different buttons on my my mouse to change the DPIs. So it's totally up to you guys. Just make sure I tend to stay down below 4. Don't really need to go any higher than that. Our final tip is learning the gun recoil on, I mean, I don't really think you have to learn all of them, but it would help to learn the recoil on all the guns. So today I'm just going to show you 2 guns. The AK-47 kind of goes up to, I think goes up to the left and right and back, and then it goes pretty much just back and forth, back and forth. So if you're able to control that, you can keep your guns, your bullets spread in a pretty closed area. Some guys have actually customized their crosshairs to match the spread length and height. So if I were to make my crosshair, let's say the match AK-47, I'd probably make it a little bit bigger on either side, make the lines a little bit longer to match the spread. That way I can know how much I have to hold back and hold back the mouse and match that recoil. As I said, we're going to be countering the left to right. That way we can have an even leveled gun spread or bullet spread. Now, like said, it takes practice, guys. You're going to have to go in like a single player or a offline match and try to practice this yourself, as it is hard to introduce into online gameplay because you forget to control the recoil. As you can see here, the M4A1 has a little bit better gun recoil control. It doesn't really have a too high of a pushback because I could be the silencer. I'm not sure. I have to try to unsilence. But as you can see, it goes to left to right. It's pretty easy to control. I can get my gun spreads pretty close together. So as you can see right here, I did it 2 times and I pretty much nailed it. But yeah, like I said, it takes practice, guys. And I don't know why I'm just trying to test out, like, what is this? Is this, I can test the gun recoil on all the guns, right? So let's do it. Even the app has its own little kind of magical thing to it. But anyway, I don't even know what that means, man. I'm just going to shut up now. If you guys did happen to enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and or subscribe. Definitely helps me out. Like I said, it takes a lot of practice, but you got to start somewhere. And once you do, it is very enjoyable to actually, know how to play this game. But anyway, guys, this was Matt here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Show your head again. I dare you. Cry. Oh, ow. Oh, that's so embarrassing. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Matt from Azza, Virginia. I think we got another update! Coming October 20th. So stick around for some more details. If you haven't already, I highly recommend you go over to Rockstar's YouTube channel and watch the trailer, as there will be no audio in my videos. So, and shout out to the last video comment section. I was going to do this little thing where we start putting names onto the video and we make them, pretty much go up in flames. So, because why not? You guys are awesome. Thanks for liking. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the views. And thanks for the comments on the last video. I appreciate it. And we'll do it for this one. So, whoever leaves a comment down below and likes this video, make sure to leave a name down in the comment, as like I said before. And I will put your name in the next video at the end here and blow it up, because who doesn't want their name blown up? Blown up.